Hello and welcome to CVR News Network. You are watching CVR English and these are the details in the world 360. Political and tech industry leaders are meeting for a 2-day summit on artificial intelligence, hoping to find common ground on a technology with potential to upset global businesses and society. Co-hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the gathering stated aims to mapping AI to the world, promoting the idea of more ethical, accessible and frugal AI and pushing for European sovereignty over the technology. US President J.D. Vance lands on the French soil with his family and is welcomed by French Overseas Minister Manuel Valls before being received by President Emmanuel Macron for a working lunch on sidelines of the Global Summit on Artificial Intelligence. Political and tech industry leaders are descending on Paris for a 2-day summit on artificial intelligence, hoping to find common ground on a technology with the potential to upset global business and society. Ecuadorians in Tokyo cast their votes to decide who will lead the violence-racked Andean nation through its worst crisis in half a century. 16 candidates are vying to become president for the next 4 years, including hawkish young incumbent Daniel Noboa and his leftist opponent, Nuaza Gonzalez.
Julio Marcel. Presidentes y vicepresidentes, serie grande y la pequeña. ¿Qué es acá? Exacto.
Ya te escribo al TikTok o al Facebook. Por favor, de ahí a la izquierda se encuentra.
French President Emmanuel Macron stated at the meeting of the Global Partnership for Artificial Intelligence attended by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that there was a strong desire to innovate and move quickly, with everyone wanting to be the part of the race. He also announced that he would host the upcoming AI Action Summit in Paris, where heads of the state and the government would gather.
Serbia and Slovakia for hosting this event. It's been right after.
Il y a 7 ans, quand le Canada a été hôte du G7 en 2018, il y avait juste Emmanuel qui voulait en parler avec moi. Artificial intelligence is going to have a kind of impact on our society, development of electricity.
Notre défi est assez simple pour nous tous. Un, on veut innover et aller vite. On veut tous être dans la course. Et donc c'est d'ailleurs pour ça qu'on est là. On va tous se dire on fait des investissements, c'est super, etc. C'est un des objectifs de ce sommet. On a considéré que le CDE était le bon levier. Pourquoi? Parce que le CDE c'est un sujet très complexe. Normalement, il y a de la non-coopération.
Serbia and Slovakia for hosting this event. It's been right after.
Il y a 7 ans, quand le Canada a été hôte du G7 en 2018, il y avait juste Emmanuel qui voulait en parler avec moi. Artificial intelligence is going to have a kind of impact on our society, the development of electricity.
Notre défi est
Vehicles lined up at a checkpoint into central Gaza's Netzarim corridor, awaiting the Israeli army's withdrawal from the area as a part of ceasefire agreement. The scene reflects the ongoing efforts to implement the terms of the truce, with people hoping for a return to stability. The checkpoint, a significant crossing point in the region, witnessed a steady flow of vehicles as civilians and aid convoys awaited clearance. The Israeli military's pullback is seen as a critical step in de-escalating tensions, with both sides adhering to the terms of the ceasefire to bring an end to the recent conflict.
Sir, chicken salad, chicken.
Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has rejected US President Donald Trump's proposal to relocate Palestinians from Gaza, calling it not worth considering or discussing. Erdogan's comments came in response to suggestions made during Trump's tenure, which were seen as a part of a broader Middle East peace plan. The proposal, which aimed at addressing the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, included the idea of resettling Palestinians in other countries. Erdogan strongly criticized the plan, emphasizing Turkey's firm stance on Palestinian rights and the necessity of finding a just and lasting solution that respects Palestinian sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Kalıcı kılmak yerine daha sinsi ve insanlık dışı planların olduğunu ne yazık ki görüyoruz. Bir defa şunu açıkça söylemek isterim. Siyonist lobinin baskısıyla yeni Amerikan yönetiminin Gazze ile ilgili gündeme getirdiği önerilerin bizim açımızdan dikkate ve konuşulmaya değer hiçbir yanı yoktur. İsrail'in her türlü gaddarlığına, vahşetine ve saldırılarına rağmen topraklarını terk etmeyen Gazze halkı Gazze'de kalmaya, Gazze'de yaşamaya, Gazze'ye sahip çıkmaya devam edecektir. Kalıcı kılmak yerine daha sinsi ve insanlık dışı planların olduğunu ne yazık ki görüyoruz. Bir defa şunu açıkça söylemek isterim. Siyonist lobinin baskısıyla yeni Amerikan yönetiminin Gazze ile ilgili gündeme getirdiği önerilerin bizim açımızdan dikkate ve konuşulmaya değer hiçbir yanı yoktur. İsrail'in her türlü gaddarlığına, vahşetine ve saldırılarına rağmen topraklarını terk etmeyen Gazze halkı Gazze'de kalmaya, Gazze'de yaşamaya.
President Donald Trump says he'll announce on Monday that the United States will impose 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports, including from Canada and Mexico, as well as other import duties later the week. Trump also commented on the wars in Gaza and Ukraine as he flew on Sunday from Florida to attend the Super Bowl in New Orleans. The tariffs, he explained, as saying that this is the balancing, as because many countries in the world are imposing the import duties for the products that are getting imported from United States to the respective countries, and he will be targeting those countries with the same tariffs to retaliate the same policies of trade.
I'll be announcing probably Tuesday or Wednesday at a news conference reciprocal tariffs, and very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them. That's all.
When does it go into effect?
Almost immediately, but I'll be announcing the details of it, highly detailed, and it'll be great for everybody, including the other countries. But if they are charging us 130% and we're charging them nothing, it's not going to stay that way. It won't affect everybody because there's some where we have similar tariffs. But the ones that are taking advantage of the United States, we're going to have it's reciprocity, it's reciprocal. We're going to have a reciprocal.
I understand
We'll
you
also be
correctly.
announcing steel tariffs on Monday.
On this tomorrow?
Monday, yeah, tomorrow.
What countries will those go on?
Everybody, steel.
Including Canada and Mexico?
Yeah,
United States?
any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
What about aluminum, sir?
Aluminum too.
10%? What's it?
25%.
25 for aluminum.
25 for both. I'm committed to buying and owning Gaza. As far as us rebuilding it, we may give it to other states in the Middle East to build sections of it. Other people may do it through our auspices. But we're committed to owning it, taking it, and making sure that Hamas doesn't move back. We're trying to end that war. It's a war that would have never happened if I were president. Would have never happened. But we're making progress. I've had it. Let's just say I've had it. And I expect to have many more conversations. We have to get that war ended. It's going to end, and we have to get it ended. And we have to get it ended.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said an elevated security partnership with South Korea and Japan poses a grave threat to his country and vowed to further bolster his nuclear weapons program, state media reported on Sunday. Kim has previously made similar warnings, but this statement implies again that the North Korean leader won't likely embrace President Donald Trump's overture to meet him and revive the diplomacy anytime soon. Kindly note that Donald Trump was the first president to land on the US soil in the previous term.
대연합부대 군종 간부들이 정중히 맞이했습니다. 전체 장병들은 조선인민군을 국가의 주권 사수, 국위 선양을 믿음직하게 담보하는 강대 무비한 혁명 무장력, 애국의 선봉 부대로 억세게 키워주시고 겸하여 뜻깊은 연설을 하셨습니다. 백전백승으로 불멸할 영광의 군기들을 혁혁히 휘날리며 조국 땅 방방곡곡에 격동적인 사변과 기적들마다의 열혈의 투쟁사를 국가 수반을 영접하는 엄숙한 의식이 있었습니다. 조선인민군 대연합부대 군종 간부들이
As a student, Donald Trump played high school football. As a business baron, he owned a team in an upstart rival to the NFL and then sued the established league. As a president, he denigrated the pros who took a knee during the national anthem as a part of the social justice movement. He added to that complicated history with the sport on Sunday by becoming the first president in office to attend a Super Bowl. Trump becomes the first sitting US president ever to attend a Super Bowl in person. Though the start may seem hard to believe, the previous presidents have shrunk attending the game largely due to the exorbitant cost and logistical pressures the extra security would place on the already security intense event.
flying right over it right now. So we thought this would be appropriate. Even bigger than the Super Bowl. This is a big thing. And almost everybody now has assented to that.
Attention on board. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention out the right side of the aircraft. Air Force One is currently in international waters for the first time in history flying over the recently renamed Gulf of America. Please enjoy the flight, and we are now about to head westbound to Super Bowl 59.
Wow, he did that well. That's a big... Make America great again, right? That's what we care about. Okay, here we go. I'm committed to buying and owning Gaza. As far as us rebuilding it, we may give it to other states in the Middle East to build sections of it. Other people may do it through our auspices. But we're committed to owning it, taking it, and making sure that Hamas doesn't move back. There's nothing to move back into. The place is a demolition site. It'll be, the remainder will be demolished. Everything's demolished. I mean, you can't live in those buildings right now. They're very unsafe. But we'll make it into a very good site for future development by somebody. We'll let other countries develop parts of it. It'll be beautiful. People can come from all over the world and live there. But we're going to take care of the Palestinians. We're going to make sure they live beautifully and in harmony and in peace, and that they're not murdered. This has been the most dangerous site anywhere in the world to live in.
Would you accept Palestinian refugees into the United States?
I'd have to look. I think it's a very far distance for them to travel. But I'd have to look at individual cases. But I do think that coming into the United States, we've taken a lot of people, but coming into the United States, it's a long way for them to travel. They're far away from their families and their friends and everything else. I think they'd be very happy staying in the general area in a place that was safe, where they could be safe and lead a good life. They don't want to go back to Gaza. As I said, I've said it a lot. They only go back because they have no alternative. They don't want to go back to Gaza. So we'll see. We hope that we'll be helped by Egypt. We hope that we'll be helped by Jordan. We hope that we'll be helped by other countries. We hope that some of the, like Saudi Arabia and others, can spend some money on it. They have tremendous amounts of money. They'll spend some money on making people...
Eagles fans erupted in cheers at a watch party in Philadelphia after Eagles denied the Chiefs a Super Bowl three-peat with dominant defense in 40-22 rout. Kansas City Chiefs fans' hopes that of a three-peat were dashed after the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl to Eagles in Philadelphia. Thousands of Chiefs fans packed Kansas City live, blocked to watch the game, but the third quarter has ended.
Even bigger than the Super Bowl. This is a big thing. And almost everybody now has assented to that.
Attention on board. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention out the right side of the aircraft. Air Force One is currently in international waters for the first time in history flying over the recently renamed Gulf of America. Please enjoy the flight, and we are now about to head westbound to Super Bowl 59.
Wow, he did that well. That's a big... Make America great again, right? That's what we care about. Okay.
We had high hopes. It's my birthday, so we had high hopes. We knew what Saquon was going to bring. We knew what Hurts was going to bring, and we were ready for it. my birthday.
Destroyed, but I feel like this is just like a moment for us to realize that, you know, anything can happen, and this is just our beginning arc. We are capable of so much more, and yes, the team.
It was a loss, 100%. I'm bummed.
Destroyed, but I feel like this is just like a moment for us to realize that, you know, anything can happen, and this is just our beginning arc. We are capable of so much more, and yes, the team.
It was a loss, 100%. I'm bummed.
And that's the end of the world 360. Stay tuned to CVR News English.